Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight prices are just a little bit better. It's kind of contrary to some of the feelings that there's too much supply in the world, and maybe we're kind of short covering in front of the export sales report and getting ready for next week's USDA report. We did see one private group come out last night, and their corn yield was 173.7. That's up from their October yield of 169.2. and USDA's yield of 171.8. So there were some big leaps in Illinois, Iowa, up in the Dakotas, and that would probably put the U.S. corn carryout closer to 2.6 billion bushels than 2.3. Interesting, the corn market really didn't react to that overnight, and it's up about a penny. On the beans, they pretty much kept the yield unchanged. The crop is 4.46 billion bushels, the government's 4.43, so kind of in line with some of the talk that even the crop might be even a little smaller, as this last 20 or 30% of the crop yields are a little bit less than what we saw earlier. They did lower slightly the Brazil soybean crop to 106 million metric tons. The USDA is at 107. There's a lot of people that are at 109, so again, South American weather is going to play a big part in how much more bounce we have in the soybean market. We're expecting export sales somewhere maybe around 1.6 million tons of beans, 1 million tons of corn, and maybe 300,000 tons of wheat. We also have another private estimate of the crop today at 10:30, and we'll see if the market reacts to that. Yesterday's crush was in line with expectations for the month of September, but the oil stocks were a little bit higher than the average trade guess, which has got oil prices a little bit lower overnight. Outside markets, you've got the dollar a little bit lower, crude and gold a little bit higher, and I think the weakness in the dollar has to do with the new Fed chairman announcement today, and if he's a dove, he may be slow in raising interest rates. South America weather looks improving. We've got northern Brazil getting rains while it's drier in southern Brazil, Paraguay, Argentina. Maybe has some rains over the weekend, but looks to be drier next week, which should be helping plantings there. Funds yesterday, buyers of beans, corn, meal, and oil, sold some wheat. And we're up against some pretty important resistance in the beans at $10 and trying to hold support in corn and wheat. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.